Alright, what is up, boys? If you are watching this video, it's because you are interested in learning how to sell on Amazon. That's why you're here today. And in this video, I'm going to be interviewing a couple members that have been very successful within my community, have been in for about 6 months, and want to just get their general opinion on the experience so far. So, without further ado, I hope this gives you a little bit of insight on what you can expect and hear what some other people think. And make sure you stick around to the very end of the video where I'll have an important message for you guys that I think you will really enjoy. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So what made you join, this Discord, and what were you struggling with before?
I joined this Discord because I needed help with making more profit monthly. Of course, that was the first one. And I needed help with learning how to sell books on Amazon, which this Discord helped me a lot with learning all those aspects of how to learn to sell books on Amazon and how to send them over. It's been very helpful.
Good. All right. Glad to hear, bro. Glad to hear.
Very helpful.
What made you join this Discord, and what were you struggling with before joining?
I joined this Discord to find a community that actually would help me strive better in the Amazon space, but not only the Amazon space, but just like better as a human. It's as a human in general. I was looking for real, genuine people that would help if I had a question in mind, instead of some dude who would set up a kind of like a PDF file that would have all the answers to all your questions in it,
Yeah.
So that was my main reason behind the Discord and joining the community and finding everybody, because it's a lot easier to brainstorm with other like-minded people, and you're never going to be able to break out of your bubble if you don't escape it, if you don't get out of your bubble. And so I feel like a lot of people are just uncomfortable joining Discords and like talking to people and mentors in general because of the whole stigma around the whole everybody's going to scam me. But like in reality, 50% of the people are going to scam you and 50% of them aren't. I mean, it's the same as going to a mechanic, right? Your mechanic might scam you, a different mechanic might not. What's the difference? You know what I mean?
How do you decide, before joining something, how does a consumer decide and make the judgment whether this person is going to scam me or this person is not going to scam me?
A consumer as in just a random person, or myself?
Like,
or what somebody should do?
Like someone that's potentially thinking about joining, what type of questions should they ask themselves? Is this person going to help me or not going to help me?
Ah, I see. Well, the first one obviously is, do you have faith in the person when you watch their content, right? Do you look at it and you're like, okay, yeah, this is valid. There's validity behind it. Or if you have doubt in your mind, why is there doubt in your mind? Answer your own questions, or just don't write it off as like a simple, oh yeah, he's the same as everybody else. Ask yourself, like, why do I feel this way? If you have a concrete reason why you feel that way, then maybe you should listen to your gut feeling and you shouldn't go with this dude. But if you're kind of just looking at it and you're comparing it to everything else that you've seen on the internet, but you haven't really done your research, well, then maybe you should sit down and do your research and actually look into it. You know what I mean? So I would say, just do your research. You know what I mean? Ask yourself those concrete questions. Is the guy, can he provide me value? Do you think that he has information that you don't know already? Do you think that this information can provide value to your life in the future, 5 years from now, 2 years from now, a month from now? You know what I mean? Ask yourselves those types of questions. Kind of like if you're in college, right? All college kids have gone on Rate My Professor, right? And then you can go on there and you can check out Rate My Professor, what your professor is, this and that and the other. You can kind of do the same thing online. Like I went to on LinkedIn. I went to go and see what school he went to. I did my research on the dude before I texted him. You know what I mean? Like I looked at all those things because it's all public information. It's your due diligence to make sure that you're not getting scammed as well as them not scamming you. You know what I mean? That's the way that I feel, though.
Yeah, no, that's a great response, bro. I love that. How has this community changed the way you approach Amazon?
It's taught me the ways of the little intricate details that you need to know to sell on Amazon, like selling. Instead of focusing on one product, it's good to focus on multiple products at once. So to mitigate the risk of the products that you sell, basically. So you don't just put all your money into one product, and you can either that product tanks or it can just be a bad product. So you need to obviously just expand your inventory.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, that's spot on, man. Next one is, how has being in this community changed the way you approach Amazon, reselling your business, etc.?
It's given me a much more attack first mindset rather than, oh, let's sit back and figure it out. Before, it used to take me three weeks to like figure something out, right? Or like I would have the idea, a week would go by, I would implement the idea into my routine, and then the idea would be shown the next week, so 3 weeks, right? It's taught me how to go and kind of like shorten that time frame of like, okay, this is what implementation is, because like I said before, you can talk to other people, right? You see what other people are doing, you see how fast people can do certain things. If this person can do this within this amount of time, then I should be able to do the same thing. That's the what mindset it's instilled into me, you know what I mean? Because you see somebody who's done a certain amount of work within the day, and you're like, okay, bet. It's like kind of like a little competition, but it's like friendly competition. It's like, okay, bet I can match that or I can top it, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of like always striving, not striving to be better than the other, but striving to be as good as one another, you know what I mean? Kind of like, I don't know, that's what it's instilled in me. Implementation has been a big one, and recently, like just being able to take that, having that idea, right? Being able to take that idea, that let's say you put that idea on paper, being able to take that idea that you have and then getting that idea into action, and then and then reaping said rewards from idea and watching it in motion, right? Taking that time.
Ripple effect.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Being able to take that long ass time that it used to take and compressing it down. That's what the Discord's really helped me with, because it's really a mental thing, right? You think that you can't, but in reality you can, and watching other people helps you break through ceilings, I want to say. And so when you're watching a bunch of bullshit online and you're doom scrolling, it's a lot harder to do that because it's not genuine. You don't know the actual person. I can go and text half of the people in the Discord and be like, yo, you did this, this, and that because I saw them posted. And they'd probably be like, yeah, I did exactly that. You know?
Yeah. You know, would you say the Discord has helped you break limiting beliefs?
It's helped me. Yeah, like it's shoot. Fuck, I just forgot what I said. It's helped me break that it's helped me kind of gain more of like an attack first mindset. I think that's what I said. Like it helped me gain more of like an attack first mindset, like we'll figure it out later. Because what I realized too, what the Discord's kind of helped me figure out is that all of the problems that we have, we can solve, right? Because that's what the Discord is for. 35% of the Discord is problem solving, figuring out how to step by step get past something, ungating, wholesale contracts, wholesale scripts. You know, everything is like, technically it is all a solution to an issue, but it's not necessarily an issue, but it is an issue. You know what I mean? Not an issue like a problematic issue, but it's a problem we have to get over to be able to get to the next spot.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what the Discord has helped me do. I gotta get a light. I gotta get a light for this area. This corner's really dark.
Nah, you're good, man. No, that's great, man. Nah, I love that. Thanks for all that.
Of course.
You know, what's one specific win or success you've had because of this Discord?
One win or success I've had is the gold rush that you have in the Discord, the website that I use to find books that are very profitable, which is libraries and all the stuff that's in there.
Yeah, bro. Definitely, like that's one of the biggest things I've had was like I sold on Amazon for like 2 years without ever having that website. Biggest game changer for profitability ever. I was thinking you were going to talk about all them books you just picked up recently. That's a huge win. It's like free money.
Yeah, I don't know if you've told any of your students that to ask them. I don't know if you've even done that before.
Oh yeah, just like asking people like, yo, what do you do with the stuff you get rid of? I tell people to do that every time. Yeah, like every time you're at a sale or a Goodwill, make a relationship, ask questions, ask what they do with their stuff, how they get rid of it. Bro, it's a huge tactic. It works like a lot of the times.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I don't know if it was because I bought the most books in that book sale out of everybody. And the ladies were just nice and just told me. I was the last one there, and they told me specifically. I didn't even ask them, like, if they're going to have free books. But they just told me they're just gonna get rid of them, and they told me I can pick up whenever I want
Gotcha.
all the extra books. Yeah.
What's one specific win or success you've had because of this Discord? I know you've had a lot.
Oh shoot, let's think. I want to use a really good one. Probably just wholesaling, have not even like actually going and doing it and getting the product itself, but having the confidence to like walk into a place that has thousands of dollars of goods on their shelf, right? And walking in there with the balls to be like, hey, I want to open up a wholesale contract and we're going to buy some stuff from you. Like being able to do that and walk into somebody and look them in the eyes and like shake their hand and be like, hey, this is what we're here to do. We're doing business, right? I feel like that's like everybody's goal, right? And so I feel like that's probably the biggest dub that I've gotten from the Discord, is just being able to expound and expand on my human business capabilities, right? I feel like it's just definitely the aspect of wholesaling, because it's easy to do retail arbitrage and online arbitrage on your own. You know what I mean? Like go into a store, scan your stuff, figure it all out. Because if you really want to figure it out, you'll figure it out. And so you don't need this. But I knew that I wanted to take my business and myself to a different level than what I could provide by myself. So think about it in the gym. When you go to the gym and you get a trainer, you're getting a trainer so they can train you to be able to break limits you couldn't break by yourself in the gym, right?
Yeah.
This is like the same thing. I already knew I could do online and arbitrage and retail arbitrage. I just wanted to be able to break limits in other ways past that, such as wholesale, and maybe even not even wholesaling as an Amazon seller, but retweaking that and wholesaling back to other Amazon sellers. Like, let's say it gets to the point where I have so much shit and so many brand contracts from actual brands where I open up a wholesale place myself and I just start selling back to Amazon sellers, and I don't even sell on Amazon no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's in my mind, that's like the end goal. So like, I don't know, I feel like just confidence in general. That's the biggest. I feel like that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest dub. Being able to go and buy my first pallet, starting my Amazon store back up in general. There's just a lot of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just dub after dub, and that's what feels the best about it. Is because like, oh, you have like, usually when you're by yourself, you have a victory, and then you wait, and then you have another one. This one, it's just been back to back to back to back, because like, we run into a problem. Oh, maybe Devon knows the answer. Maybe Connor knows the answer. Maybe somebody else knows the answer. You know what I mean? And so, you're constantly reaching out to people and you're like, hey, have you struggled with this before? Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, all right. On to the next. You know what I mean? But then somebody can return that same energy with me. Hey, Adrian, have you like this, that, and the other before? And I'll like hit them back with like what I think they should do or what I've been through. And so, you know what I mean? It's just the confidence. Definitely like the confidence and just being able to back my own decisions up based off of like being in the Discord talking to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. That's big, bro. I'm glad that it's done that for you so far.
I appreciate it, and I just want to be able to do that for other people now that we're in the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now just like, relay that knowledge back to other people, help them grow, and it's gonna be one giant cycle of just people just becoming more and more successful every month. That's what we want. That's what it's been built for, and now we just need people. I want people
to utilize it. Exactly. To use it, to utilize it. You know what I mean?
My Discord, everything in there, it is useless without you guys and without new people to come and use it and take action on it, change their lives. What's something that you get inside this community, that you couldn't get anywhere else?
Something I can get inside of this community?
Yeah, like what do you get with this Discord and with my consulting that makes it unique and you couldn't get from somewhere else?
Well, the uniqueness of it is definitely the books aspect, because I don't see any other communities, well, prior to this community, that was speaking about selling books on Amazon. And the ROI is just insane with books, obviously. That's the uniqueness. Where to find these products as well, these books. That's what helped me a lot with this community. Because I've never had anybody else tell me where to find books. I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly.
A lot of people
don't.
It's crazy.
Everybody speaks about products. That's it. OA is mainly the most mainstream right now.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. If you were running an all OA storefront, it would be so hard to make like, I don't know, $15,000 a month profit. You know,
Yeah.
you would have to be like dominating on every listing, using a 3PL because it takes time to fulfill stuff. It would be
Mhm.
challenging. You know, books are like so helpful, and you know it's crazy. Just a lot of people don't know about it, and I don't know if in the years to come, man, if we're gonna like saturate the book market or not. I honestly don't think so because like there's so many people buying books on Amazon, and it's quite time consuming and tedious, but it produces like fucking easy 10K a month, you know.
Yeah.
So like
That's
I'm
crazy.
not really scared of it getting saturated because also like you and I are in different states, you know, and you
Mhm.
can actually only benefit from like what's within an hour drive to you, you know,
Yeah.
which is like why I don't think it's a problem to get saturated. OA can get saturated because you can buy and get stuff shipped to you and make money from your computer. But books is like a great way to make money, and there's not a lot of competition, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that might help other students, um, the first $2,000 book that I found, it was at a library that wasn't on that website. Because I'm sure it's because obviously people that are selling on books, they're looking at that website trying to find where those book sales are.
Mm-hmm.
This library, they just opened it up, so it wasn't on the website yet,
Yeah, well,
and they had a shelf on there that was just full of books to sell.
that's fire. Damn, that's crazy.
You can tell that no other bookseller was there looking for books.
Mm-hmm. I want you to utilize some of this stuff in the Discord for OA and even wholesale, hopefully, because I think one of the, you know, maybe a lot of people just haven't really seen or used all the opportunity we have with the OA and the wholesale. 'Cause I think that's what makes my stuff really different. Is like, yeah, you highlighted the books because like no one else is doing that.
Hmm.
But like, bro, who has a Discord that you can make a dent in all three models and even do all three at the same time if you want to, and know
Yeah.
how to hire a VA, know how to, you know, how to get a 3PL if you need to, you know, like how to protect yourself with all three methods.
Even with the taxes is different too.
Just talk
But
about taxes on there
yeah.
as well, how to do your taxes, and I have some more information to come on that because like I have a couple videos in the works that are gonna like show you how to download the right type of documents and stuff you need to download through Amazon that you have to typically go on YouTube to try to find, and it's challenging. I'd rather just have it right there for everybody. But yeah, you know, it's going to continue to evolve and continue to try to help in any way that I see possible that people need help in, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Next, you know, if someone's on the fence about joining, what would you tell them?
I would tell them just do it because everything is so much easier with a mentor. Obviously, people want to waste their time on YouTube and just searching up all these different ways of how to make money on Amazon and blah blah blah. But having a mentor that you pay for, obviously, it just makes the process faster of learning. That's basically the whole gist of it. Is having a mentor makes everything quicker and more efficient.
That's awesome.
So there's nothing better than having a mentor with what you want to get into, and yeah.
That's a great point. You know, if you find something that you like interests you and you want to get into, why wouldn't you want to benefit from the help that's available to you?
Yeah, and also seeing how successful you've been in it, why wouldn't I want to just copy you?
I
And
appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, and everything comes with a price. You can't get free game.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, you know, I think with me, man, I just wish people would take a step back and realize, like, bro, I'm not trying to like take from anybody. You know, you guys supporting me helps me be able to support you guys. You know,
Yeah.
it's an exchange, a transactional exchange, yes, but my prices are so affordable for like, you know, for what you do get comparably to other people on the internet, as you know, with the results that like some people's communities don't give, versus you actually do get results and all the information you need to take action. But which people look at it like, you know, I'm just supporting him for actually not that large of a price so that he can keep, you know, the wheels on the bus going to like make this whole thing work for everybody, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I genuinely can't, do it for free. Like I need a job, I need to live, but like definitely for what you pay to be able to make 100K a year is from your laptop is, I think a fair deal.
Yeah, it is. And you're basically holding our hands with how to do it, the whole process.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you seeing things like that, man. And yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so much, man, for being a part of it. You've been a great member so far, man. I love you seeing you always pop up and like saying some stuff, talking about what you're doing well, bro. And I know a lot of other people appreciate that. So
yeah,
definitely, please continue to keep that up, bro. And I want
yeah,
to see you hit, 50K here real soon. Like
yeah,
soon. Like, yeah, seriously, you could turn that around, bro, and make that happen. You can make that happen in the next 2 months if you just do what we talked about on this call today and
yeah,
just reverse source, bro. Just put time into it. You don't like. I get it, man. When you get home from work and you're tired, man, you got your personal relationships and stuff. Those are definitely important,
yeah,
and make time for those. However, if you put a little bit more time into reverse sourcing, because it sounds to me like that's your only bottleneck right now. Is you're just not putting enough time into that. You make that one change, your sales are going to change too.
yeah.
Forefront, your profit is going to follow right behind that change. You put a little bit more time into reverse sourcing, utilizing some of the products that we buy. Just get a few more good moving products at your storefront. Your profit is going to change, bro. And it takes, for you to hit 50K, you just need 2 20K months, which is not hard, bro. You just have to spend 10K on inventory. You just have to find 10K worth
Great.
of like products to buy. That's not that hard, bro. That's like that's 10 products you spend $1,000 on.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
That's true.
we can do that.
Yeah,
You got it, bro.
that's true.
You're not far away from your goals.
Yeah,
You're not as
I
far.
appreciate that.
Bro. Yeah, you just gotta see it. Look at, like I said earlier, out of everything that you're doing, bro, what gives you the biggest ROI, and hone in on that one thing.
Yeah,
Make it happen, bro. Make it happen.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
And more capital too.
More capital too, bro. Exactly. More money to play with, and more money to make you more money.
Yes, sir.
So that's fire, bro. You got anything else for me?
No, that's it, man. I appreciate the meeting.
Yeah, man.
Good talking to you.
Book in your next one, bro. Let's keep it going, bro.
All right. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Have a good one.
You too, bro. Talk soon. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, bro. Peace.
I agree.
It is. What's something you get in the community that you couldn't get somewhere else?
Like-minded people. Straight up and down, like-minded people. We're all here for the same reason. I have friends. We all might have friends, you know what I mean? And so everybody wants to go and make money with their friends. I'm sorry to tell you this, but a majority of your hometown friends are most likely bums, right? And they're most likely not going to be a lot in their lives, right? And so you got to start thinking about that realistically, because that's the situation that was for me, right? And so I don't care to offend people by saying that, because are they going to be able to tell me any different? Can they show me any evidence that explains any different? No. And so I knew that I had to escape that cycle of, we're going to go hang out in a parking lot, smoke some weed, go drink some beer, and then do it all again the next day. I knew I had to escape that cycle. And so the Discord has provided me with like-minded people who are on the same mission, which is something that my hometown hasn't been able to provide me. I'll always love my friends, and I always have my friends, you know what I mean? But a couple of them are bums, and I can't do business with them, but I want to make money. And so the easiest way to do that is to go and find a place that has what you're looking for, and that's exactly what the Discord's provided for me.
Hell yeah. No, you're so right about that, bro. No, I love that. Tell me this one, man. Most importantly, if someone's on the fence about joining, what would you tell them?
Just like, what's the harm in doing it for real? Like you're gonna go, right? So everybody has like their cycle where they're gonna go and try to find like their way to make money, right? You're gonna waste money here, you're gonna waste money there, you're gonna waste money here. By the end of doing that, let's say every time you wasted money here and there and the other, you wasted $500, right? And so now you've done it 4 times, right? You're down $2,000. What's the harm in it? Like, if you see other people making money and you know that you may possibly make money, but you've lost money elsewhere, what's the risk in going to lose money again, right? You're young. We're young. Most of us are young trying to do this. The most important thing somebody has ever told me, I think, is to keep rolling your dice. We're still young. Once you're like like 35, 38, 39, and you got to start taking life a little bit more seriously, stop rolling the dice if things haven't worked out, obviously. But just if you're young, right, keep rolling your dice. You're going to get scammed. You're going to lose money. I've been scammed. I've lost money doing this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Keep rolling your fucking dice, because at the end of the day, everything's kind of a gamble, right? You're in the right place at the right time, or you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's just like gambling. It's the fucking same thing as gambling. You know what I mean? You're just gambling with where you are, theoretically. And so just that's what I would tell somebody. I mean, what's the harm in doing it? What's the harm in trying? You know what I mean? Like, what's the harm in spending the money to try and better yourself? Because look, a lot of people pay for a gym membership and never go to the gym, right? And so if a lot of people do that, if a majority of people do that, then a majority of the people that are on the fence about joining your Discord have probably lost about the same amount of money from not going to the gym and paying for a membership than they would from losing value in your Discord if they don't get their value out of it. Mm-hmm. That's what I would tell them personally. That's how I feel.
That's awesome. You got to get to the other side of the coin where the lessons lie. And the lessons may be profitable, the lessons may have an expense to them, but you can't put a price on learning. And the only way to get to the other side of where the lessons are is to roll the dice.
Exactly.
I also think even at the age of 35, I think Gary Vee is one person that would disagree. He's like, man, it doesn't matter if you're 60. Like, I mean, and with what the rates are, the premiums are, for what you get in return, it's not like it's a huge gamble either.
Yeah.
And
You got a good point.
It's not a huge gamble when there's proof holding that investment together as being a good investment.
I agree. I think that you have the proof to back up what a lot of people don't. I mean, testimonies are great, right? But it's hard. It's easy to fake a testimony, for real. Like, it's easy to, make a fake Discord screenshot and fake a testimony. You have people who are willing to vouch for you who are real life. Like, you can get a majority of us on a call with somebody else who's on the board of joining, like, hey, this dude's coming in, like, he might want to talk to somebody who's in the Discord already. Come talk to him. You have us to back you up. I'll back you up. You know what I mean? I guarantee you there's a couple other folks that are in the Discord that'll back you up too. That's something that I feel like you have that a majority of the other people that are online trying to no, I'm not even gonna say you're trying to sell shit, trying to make other people's lives better, right? Because a lot of other people are trying to sell you something. They will sell you a PDF, right? But you're not actually selling anything. You are selling yourself, right? Because that sounds so bad. Hey, yo, pause for a second. No, what I mean by that is you are providing a service. You are a mentor. You are a teacher, right? There is no course. That's what I love about it. There is no course. I never once looked at something that said Amazon course dev on. You know what I mean? I never looked at anything. No PDF was sent to my email, nothing like that. There's no course, right? That's the one thing that you have on everybody else, right? Is that everybody's going to immediately send you a PDF into the mail, and then you're going to have into your Gmail, and then you're going to have to read it, and then maybe, just maybe, you get a one-on-one call every other week. You know what I mean? Like, you and I don't have one-on-ones that often, but if I wanted to, I know for a fact that I could go and book one. You know what I mean? Every single week, and I would get one. You know what I mean? Even if I needed one every day.
We had our one-on-ones. You know what you needed. We got that. We implemented all the information you need, and now, right, we have one-on-ones just to catch up. But now you have everything you need to now go take action, and now you're rolling. You know?
Exactly.
So I did my job. You know, and now you're doing great. You know, and I'm here for you still at any point.
Exactly.
You know, like,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I came in. He taught me what I needed to know and gave my energy and passion direction, right? And then so obviously I took that inch and went with a mile, which is what I hope a lot of you people end up doing. And then now we're here. Now it's kind of just steamrolling ahead. And it's exactly what we came here to do. It's not quick money. It's not fast money. This is a business. This is solid. This is solid, and it is tangible, and it is concrete. It's there. You know what I mean? It makes money. It is steady and consistent. It isn't like, oh, you're making $1,000 today and tomorrow you make nothing, right? It's consistent. It's consistency. If you do it the right way in the correct fashion, and your timing is right, and you don't fuck things up on your end by being a greedy little bastard, then it's a profitable, concrete way of making money. It's an actual business. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people get themselves stuck because they think it's like a over the night quick scheme of making money, when in reality it's not. It's an actual business. Like, this is something that can either make or break you depending on how you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it would break you. It's like, it's not sport betting where you're winning and losing. It's not trading where you're winning and losing. It's not drop shipping and running ads where you're winning and losing on ad spend. It's every single product you sell, you're selling for a profit. And
Yeah.
you can be sure of your investment by just buying products with the right criteria from the software. The software
Exactly.
tells you everything. Should you buy this or not? And with every indicator pointing to the direction of yes, this is a good product to buy due to competition and sales volume, it works out every time.
Exactly.
It's an input-output copy and paste business model that you can be sure of that is consistent and the best business to start in 25.
I agree. I like that. I like the way that you put the copy and paste business model. I really enjoy that because it is. Because I'm the same thing. If you think about it, it's so down to the bones copy and paste that I have compared myself to Target. When somebody asks me, "Oh, what is it?" I'm just a retailer. I buy something from a wholesaler and I resell it online. It's the same thing that Target does. It's the same thing that TJ Maxx does. It's just you buy low, sell high. It's capitalism at its core to the bone finest. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. If I can't handle the amount that's coming in and out, then I hire somebody to help me and I outsource that. It's literally, you learn it in business school. You learn it in business 101. You know what I mean? Everything that's in this, that's why I love it so much, because like I've done everything. I've tried to learn how to trade. I've tried drop shipping. I've tried this, that, and the other. This is the one that I always come back to because it's so concrete and it's so, I don't want to say it's easy because it's definitely not the easiest, but it's so like I know exactly what I need to do to make money that it's just so easy. Like it really is. Like if you know where to go to get certain things for the right price, that's all you need, and your life is completely different. That's one thing that has been dawning on me lately, is that like I'm one product away from changing my life, which is actually fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like just to think about it, like I'm one like $1,500 order at a wholesaler from completely changing the way that things are going.
Yep. Love that, bro. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. If you made it this far in the video, I'm thoroughly impressed. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through or partially through. Thank you for making it this far, through the process. Lastly, I just want to leave you guys with this. We've provided all the proof we can that this works. Provided you guys with a free training that basically explains everything that we're going to do together and doesn't leave a single thing out. Therefore, not leaving out a single thing that can go wrong. If you're serious about wanting to start an online business, I can't provide any more proof. I also can't make this any easier for you guys. And if you have nothing to lose, what are you waiting for? Are you really gonna let your fears prevent you from taking action, learning a skill, practicing it, making your life better? And are you really gonna let your fears stop you from progressing and actually getting to a point where you actually get to live life and break out of the path you can kind of already see yourself going down? I'm just here to tell you that you don't have to do that. I'm living proof of it, literally living proof of it. Just a kid from Arlington, Virginia, was supposed to go to college, get their degree, get out. I'm a guy, so most dudes get into sales. Supposed to do that. And I worked hard enough to where I didn't have to. I'm just trying to show you guys how to do it too. So, just want to leave you with that one question. Are you going to let your fears stop you from putting the work in, learning a skill, and actually giving yourself the option of either choosing to go the traditional route or not needing to? Because I'm not here to tell you either one to do. I'm just here to teach you the skills you need to have to be able to have the option to be able to go the traditional route or to not. Because without the skills, your only option is to go the traditional route. And I'm just here to teach you the skills you need to have to be able to have the option. Hit the link below this video to book in a second call, and let's get to work.